Michigan's redemption. The night a 37-year dream came true. It wasn't supposed to be easy. Not against a powerhouse like UConn Huskies men's basketball. Not on the biggest stage in college basketball. And definitely not after 37 long years of waiting. But sometimes the best stories aren't written in comfort. They're carved out of grit, doubt, and belief. This is the story of how Michigan Wolverines men's basketball rose again and reclaimed their place at the top. The weight of history. To understand the magnitude of this moment, you have to go back to 1989. That was the last time Michigan stood alone as national champions. A dramatic overtime win that etched their name into history forever. Since then, heartbreak, finals appearances, near misses, seasons full of promise that ended just short. For decades, the Wolverines carried the burden of almost. Until now, the stage is set. The lights were bright inside Lucas Oil Stadium. The stakes? Everything. Michigan versus UConn, a clash between two elite programs. One chasing history again, the other trying to stop them. From the opening whistle, it was clear this wouldn't be a flashy, high-scoring shootout. This would be a war, a game defined by grit. Points didn't come easy. Every possession felt like a battle. Michigan, known for their explosive offense throughout the tournament, suddenly had to adapt. Their three-point shooting? Ice cold. Just two made all night. But champions don't panic. They adjust. Instead of relying on offense, Michigan leaned into something deeper. Defense, discipline, and resilience. They held UConn to just around 31% shooting, suffocating every attempt, every drive, every rhythm. This wasn't pretty basketball. This was championship basketball. The rise of a leader. Every great story has a hero. For Michigan, that hero was Elliot Cadeau. Calm, composed, clutch. He dropped 19 points, the highest in the game, stepping up when his team needed him most. But it wasn't just about scoring. It was his presence, his control, his ability to slow the moment down when everything felt like it was speeding up. That's what makes champions different. The moment that changed everything. With under 2 minutes left, the tension was unbearable. Michigan held a fragile lead. UConn was still within striking distance. Then it happened. Freshman Trey McKinney rose up and drilled a three-pointer. One of only two Michigan made all night. But this one felt like destiny. It pushed the lead to 9. It silenced the doubt. It broke UConn's resistance. Game. Set. Championship. The final push. Even then, UConn didn't go quietly. They fought, scrapped, tried to claw their way back. But Michigan had already crossed a line mentally, from hopeful contenders to inevitable champions. At the free throw line, they were nearly perfect. Under pressure, they didn't flinch. And when the final buzzer sounded, 69-63, it was over. More than just a win. This wasn't just a victory. It was a statement. Michigan became national champions for the first time since 1989, a team that went 37-3. The best season in program history, the first championship team to start 5 transfer players, redefining modern college basketball. They didn't just win. They evolved the game, silencing the critics. There were doubters. People questioned their chemistry, called them mercenaries because of transfers. But inside that locker room, they believed. And after the game, one message rang loud and clear. They weren't just a team. They were the best team. And they proved it when it mattered most. A new legacy begins. For Michigan fans, this wasn't just about basketball. It was about closure, about redemption, about finally turning almost into champions. From 1989 to now, a full circle moment. And for the players, they didn't just win a title. They became history. Final thoughts. Some championships are dominant. Others are dramatic. But the most unforgettable ones, they're earned through struggle. Michigan didn't win because they were perfect. They won because they refused to break. And that's what makes this story timeless. Clapperboard if you love this story. Don't stop here. Backhand index pointing right subscribe for more powerful sports stories. Thumbs up like if this gave you chills. Speech balloon comment. Was this the most emotional championship run you've seen? Repeat button share with someone who loves basketball. Because the next great story is already unfolding.